It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So North Carolina's offense will be first on the attack. They were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
To the air, it's Little. Right on the money. This junior making his presence.
I'm over here throwing on goddamn rebound and shit.
And making the stop after a short gain. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it.
Turning it on! Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. Into the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Pick, nigga. First play.
Stopped with an interception.
sick, nigga.
Safety roaming the middle of the field, and you could see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'll have to get a drive going here. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man on the right. And he was
Whitey, where you trying to go?
Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the pool. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. LSU quick to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Dangerous screen into traffic. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game.
Oh, he's got some space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. Fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the run.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash.
Wow,
and that is no good.
Hey.
And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll move the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. LSU right back to the line. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open. Like on that last play, just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Nigga, all right, keep on.
And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Takes the easy completion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going
hey, nigga.
Way downfield.
Quit playing with that nigga. Quit playing with him.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I'd go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count and they'll move them back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. when the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense
hold me on the ground, fall start shit.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Dang.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Wow, I don't know.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up. Its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Took a shot as he threw.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
But after getting stuffed on that run.
Oh, hold on, Tiny. Why there's food out there? Food's here. Food's here. I'm right here, baby boy. Hey. 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 Okay. Hey.
Got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal and try to pay this drive off on this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Shit,
They'll go to the ground.
That
That is a big
all
win
one
for
of
this
these in the
defense
world.
as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense
Yeah,
are
I
all
think the
running in the
running back
world.
kind of went rogue on that last running
Come on.
play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. He's got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Tar Heels will snap it on first and 10. Run it with the fullback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Little. Look out, he's got room. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They try to pop a run on the draw.
There
There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
you go.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Nobody gonna block.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. A quick pass to the left.
We are long, bro.
The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
No.
Dropping back, it's Little. Punts it out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going for it. And they dialed up a shot.
Oh, decent shit up on them bitches then.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Yep.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
What a dot! What a dot, little nigga! What? What a dot! What a dot! That's why he starting now. Do a dot, nigga.
And they trust their QB to execute. They have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
What a fucking dot!
And the extra point will tack it.
Damn, what a dot! What a dot! Amazing!
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy
Can't get Queen on right there, Brando.
today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
To the air on second down. It's complete.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the field.
Finds the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice
hit, nigga. On that shit.
Finding wide open defenders all over the field. His interception of the day.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to throw, it's Little. Got his man on the outside. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Handoff from the gun. A really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throwing right. Got the big tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. From the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Wrestle out at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Touchdown, Tar Heel. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end.
Fires one high and deep.
Nigga.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. On that last drive, defense had no idea.
There go Queen. 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 There go Queen.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career. 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable.
There go Queen.
Just to challenge himself each
There
and every
go
game and every year to
Queen.
get better.
Yeah, just the consistency
There
has
go
been so
Queen.
impressive. The offense is built around him.
There go
He's going to get the
Queen.
football. He's going to be featured and still finds the end
North
zone.
Carolina.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Woo. There go
And
Queen.
the extra point gives him a 28-3
There
lead.
go Queen.
What a way to send a message. Here's
There
the
go
way in the running
Queen.
game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the
By the
board.
way, there go Queen. There go
And
Queen.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
I am supposed to follow that nigga.
It's complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's caught. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Makes the grab on the left.
Man, come on, you could kill that nigga on
There, moved it forward
route
just
like
a
that.
few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Unloads to the right. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Here we go. Lost to throw again. Pressure coming.
You know, outside containment, not folks.
Touchdown LSU.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Oh, wait.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tosses it incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Little. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. He has 89 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense.
Why the fuck is he coming? I got 2 men around the red for that nigga to be getting subbed in. That's a freshman. I don't need no motherfucking freshman getting subbed in this bitch. I know what it is. That goddamn wear and tear shit. I got it too low.
The chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
All you want is right there. I want to put in a fucking first.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to throw, it's Little. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. And he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Fat
Dixon. And he goes down at the 34.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got his man down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Marches ahead. Touchdown, UNC! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The RPO, fire complete to the left.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 1st and 10 coming up. The corners are walked up tight. Off the play fake on first down.
Hey, I missed it. Damn.
Tigers. Fit it in the window for the
Damn, I missed it too.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And due to unforeseen circumstances, he will indeed.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by just 4 to North Texas. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started this. Oh, he's got some space. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
A first down run in the red zone.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back now.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I've been in the road lately, feel like D-Lo. Niggas be throwing salt by the bitch, knowing she low. This one's 80K, what you want, nigga?
We're about to witness something that has never happened in the history of the NFL because of Sonny Styles, Arvell Reese, and these Ohio State Buckeyes, but nobody has mentioned it once. Sonny Styles just had one of the greatest combines for a linebacker ever, a relative athletic score of 10 on the dot.